Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So, super common thing I hear all the time, what's better, a dumbbell or a kettlebell? I hate questions like that just because there's not one that's better. There's pros and cons to both. But I just want to talk about these, and if you are going to buy one piece of equipment, which is the first piece of equipment you should buy? There's not a clear answer to this, so I just want to kind of lay out a couple things here. And then also what I highly recommend you doing is if you're just looking to buy just the basic stuff, I would buy a pair of medium dumbbells and a heavy kettlebell. And that'll give you so many options that you can do very easily in one spot at home. It can help so much. So something you got to consider is one of the best movements that we can do is going to be a Russian kettlebell swing. Especially if you have a heavy kettlebell, it can really develop that hip drive. But here's the problem. For the Russian kettlebell swing to be effective, it needs to be a really heavy kettlebell. And as you get stronger and stronger, you're probably going to grow out of that pretty soon. So the goofy thing with kettlebells is they're extremely awkward to use. There's a lot of technique where you do things like grip the inside of the handle, and then as we come up, we get it into a rack position where our hands are here, and we press, and that kettlebell has to kind of lay on your forearm. And there's all sorts of kind of goofy kettlebell technique, and from my experiences, the kettlebell people love it. I don't understand it. I don't know why, but they love it. And they've got one implement, and there's so many things you can do. We can do cleans with it. We can drive up, and we can do kettlebell snatches. We can do kettlebell swings, the Russian swings, and you can also just hold it here and get your presses in. So really, you can do just about everything with one or the other. But especially if you're new, there's so much going on just with bracing and learning how to squat and just learning how to position your body that the added awkwardness of the kettlebell is something that I find in the gym. Almost everybody, unless they're coming from a kettlebell sport background, almost everybody in the gym does not like the awkwardness of the kettlebells, and I'm with them. I agree. So if you're looking at the first thing to buy, first of all, again, I would say buy a pair of dumbbells and a heavy kettlebell. But I would go with the dumbbell first. And the main thing with the dumbbell is we can still do things and get that hip drive in, but now there's no goofy rotating around and stuff that I need to do, as I do a lot of the same movements. So I just feel like although we don't have that really good Russian kettlebell swing move, the dumbbells just give so many good options. They're so much less awkward. So especially if you're new to working out, you don't want to deal with the extra technique burden of figuring out how to hold that kettlebell and get it to not whack you on the arm. Then dumbbells are just so versatile. They're so good. But again, what I would recommend is a pair of dumbbells, a heavy kettlebell, and then just kind of upgrade from there as you go. Hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.